Hey guys, this is Sundown, and let me start this video off by telling you exactly why I haven't been releasing any videos for the last couple months, for the last 2, 3, maybe 4 months. I don't know exactly how much it is. But the reason why I haven't released any videos is because I've been at university and I have been studying, so I've not had time to release any videos. But I feel like now I have enough time, even though finals are coming, I have enough time because I'm always at home instead of at university. I'm revising. We're in our study leave period. So, with that being said, I want to apologize to my 12 subscribers and anybody who had any interest in my channel while it was still going. And I'm just gonna make up for lost time now. So let's do it. But the first chapter, aptly, that we're gonna get back to is chapter, I forgot which chapter it was. Chapter 861 for One Piece, the consummate actor. So it's the cover page is Nekomamushi, covered in kittens. It's a nice, cute cover page. So this chapter had a lot of things going on, so I'm going to break it down into basically three kind of scenes. And the first scene was Beige and his fire tank pirates, and we see Vito looking over the wall or the door, homie, into the wedding pre-feast, and he comments on everyone who's there. He's like, "Oh shit, there's a lot of people here." He comments on Morgan's talking to Judge. Obviously, Beige isn't very impressed by that. He's just like, yeah, they both got mouths, they both got ears, they're gonna talk to each other. But he also lists some of the monsters who are attending the wedding. We finally see, well, we've already seen the eldest son, Minister of Candy, Perospero, but we see the eldest daughter, the Minister of Fruits. Otherwise, her name is Compote or something, or Compote. Compote? I don't know how to pronounce it. There's no asterisk or characteristic on the E, so it might be Compote. And she's got a bowl of fruit salad on her head. She looks so weird, but I'm not sure how powerful she is. She doesn't look particularly powerful, but oh my god, it's the first time we've seen the eldest daughter, and she's the Minister of Fruits. We see the second son once again, Commander Dogtooth or Commander Katakuri, and we see the 14th daughter again, Commander Smoothie, and she's ringing out the lady who killed 100 men. And we see the third son, who we've never seen before, whose name is Daifuku, which I swear is some sort of sweet rice cake. Actually, I think it is some sort of sweet rice cake. I've never had it, but that's his name. And then we see the fourth son, Oven. Now, these guys are all described as monsters. Obviously, the two commanders, but I didn't think Perospero was particularly threatening or threatening looking. Apparently, he's a monster. Compote, she doesn't look very threatening, but apparently she is. And the third and fourth son, Daifuku and Oven, are meant to be particularly strong as well. So Vito jumps off from the door, and he's saying, like, there's a load of people here. I preferred it when they were on our side, and I'm scared of what's about to go down. But he's not going to defect or anything. He's just making mention of it. And then what I noticed was, and I was getting a little bit suspicious, the door homie is right next to them, and she hears what they're saying. And I was like, what the door homie is listening to you. Don't say your plan in front of the door homie. So some subordinates of Beiges then arise from some stairs where there was a door or something, coming from downstairs, from the kitchen, we assume, because they're dressed as cooks. And they say they finished their preparations. So their preparations are listed. They sealed off the corridors. They're going to seal the door, and they've placed a horned Denden Mushi to block radio transmissions. So the snail phone thing, to block radio transmissions. So what they've done is they've isolated the wedding hall. This is very well done by Beige. You can tell he's planned it out. He said he's planned it out for a while, but this is very good planning. No one's going to be there to back them up. They've isolated the Whole Cake Chateau rooftop. So Beige then calls upon Caesar Augustino to come out from within him, with the mirror. But once again, this was all in front of the door homie. I was like, what are you doing? The door homie's watching with just like these ellipses, and she's kind of like, what are they doing? So Beige then reminds Caesar of the plan, and he threatens him with his heart. He's like, you better fly in when we need you to, with that mirror, because that's the mirror we need to get out. So the door finally understands then that Beige and Caesar are working on some sort of plan, and it's iffy. So the homie knows. So you'd instantly think, shit, they gotta do something, because Big Mom's gonna know very soon if the homie knows. And I was so angry at this point. I was like, oh my god, please don't let this continue. Don't let the homie tell Big Mom. And right on cue, Beige then glares at the homie, and he's like, I don't think so. And this glare kind of prompts Gotti to slice the face off of the homie. And this was a really weird slice, because a sword should cut kind of vertically, horizontally, in any manner, but it should cut in a straight line. But this slice he made was kind of concave, and it's suggestive of a devil fruit. I mean, the homie dies in a real way as well, a real weird way as well. So the slice he makes with his sword is really weird. It's kind of concave, and it's suggestive of a devil fruit because a sword doesn't cut like that. It's really weird. The other thing was the homie died by the cutting of the face. Have we ever really seen a homie die by being attacked like that? I mean, we've seen King Baum die, but I've forgotten how he died. So I'm not sure. This is the first time we've seen a homie being directly killed, I think, just by a sword slice. Yeah, so Beige says it's 30 minutes before the ceremony and asks if the Straw Hat crew are ready. And they're already asleep inside him, and Jinbei's like, bruh, just let it slide. They need their rest. They've been fighting since they got to Whole Cake Island. Let them rest. They need it. And Beige then comes out of his body, and he's talking in normal form to Caesar once again. And he's shocked at their nonchalance. He's just like, why are they so chill about this? Like, this is a defining moment for us. So then Beige is like, alright, time to do this. Let's get ready. I'm gonna walk into the hall. And then he prepares to walk himself into the hall. So then we go to scene 2, which I've split as Big Mom and her guests. So the first thing we see is a chess piece soldier walking in with a framed picture. So it's gonna be Mother Caramel. We assume it's Mother Caramel. It's placed on the table at an empty seat where Big Mom declares it as Mother Caramel. And we see the picture for the first time. We've been trying to find out who Mother Caramel was since we first heard Beige talk about it like 3 chapters ago. And we see that she's got the same lipstick style as Big Mom. Actually, before anything, she's got a similar appearance in general, but she looks like one of the Okama, which is really weird. She's got the same lipstick style as Big Mom and like Lola and all these, and Chiffon, with their like upwards, really narrow pointed lips. And she's smoking, as in a cigarette, not hot. But she seems to be dressed as a nun. Is this why she has the title of Mother Caramel? She might be a nun. And she says, Big Mom then states that she's our mother. And she says specifically our mother. So who is she talking to? Who is she talking about? Is she talking about herself, Zeus and all that? Or does she refer to herself as our? I don't know. She might be a little bit proud. I seriously don't know why she says our mother. So then one of Big Mom's guests or sons, I assume it's a son, says he's glad to see Mama happy. He's like, I'm glad to see you happy. Although he then mentions he still doesn't know who Mother Caramel is. And then to kind of emphasize that point, a guest asks Big Mom how she's related to Caramel. And she gets mega pissed. And she knocks him straight out with Conqueror's Haki. And he's frothing at the mouth. He's almost half dead. And then Dufelt kind of interrupts and he addresses Big Mom by Charlotte. Now, this was something I found interesting, was all of the underworld kings or leaders, queens, whatever, they all address Big Mom in a very friendly manner. Dufelt addresses her as Charlotte. Stussy addresses her as Lin. So Dufelt then addresses Big Mom and he's like, yeah, Charlotte, don't worry about that. Forget about that guy. And he gives her a treasure chest as a gift. Stussy, Morgans, and Umit then follow suit and they give their gifts, their treasure chests. And then Morgans brings up a very key point, something we've all been waiting for ages. And he brings up that Big Mom is in the possession of the Tomate Bako box. Of the tomato box. She pulls it out and it's finally made an appearance. This is the first time we've seen it in ages. I don't actually know when was the last time we saw the Tomate Bako box. So she says she'll open it after the ceremony and during the grand banquet. How will this tie in with the story though? Because we're assuming the Vinsmokes are all going to be, or are supposed to die at the ceremony. They're supposed to die right as Sanji lifts the veil from Pudding. And then she's supposed to shoot him, and then they're all supposed to die. They're supposed to get absolutely wrecked. So it's meant to be during the ceremony that they die. But she's going to open the Tomate Bako box after the ceremony and during the grand banquet. So how will this tie in? Is the plan going to go completely to shit? Are they all going to get captured? And then the Tomate Bako box is like how they break free or something, like it hurts Big Mom. Their prison homies break down or something. I don't know how this is going to tie in, because it's after the event, which is key to the story. So then we kind of skip and we go to Sanji and Pudding, scene 3, and we go to the bride and groom's room where Sanji's trying to act oblivious and like he wants to marry Pudding. after everything that's happened. He's like, oh yeah, I didn't think I'd marry you, but now I am. And she starts to play him hard. She starts to play him back, acting cute and innocent. And this throws Sanji off his game. And he goes straight into his perverted mode. And he starts questioning his memories. He's like, oh, maybe she's not all that bad. And then he's like, no, I gotta trust my memories. I gotta trust the plan. And he changes the subject. He's like, oh yeah, what about our kiss? I won't kiss you on the lips. If you don't want me to, I'll kiss you on the forehead or something. And she's like, she acts all cute and innocent, like, oh, kiss me on the lips. And he's like, he goes full perverted mode. He's just like, he's having a nosebleed. He crashes into the wall. Then Pudding's like, oh, are you okay, Sanji? But then we see what she's actually thinking. And this reminds you of how evil of a woman she is. She's completely evil. She's like, oh, what a pervert. I can't wait to kill him. I was like, oh my god, man, jeez. Thank God Sanji knows how evil she is, but he still seems to be getting played kind of hard. So then the final pages are everyone sitting at the pre-feast, and Sanji and Pudding are heralded in on the back of Zeus. Big Mom glares one last time. It's kind of a foreboding, ominous glare at the obviously proud judge, and he's not proud for Sanji. That's the thing. He's proud for himself and for the Vinsmokes in general, but he's not proud for Sanji. And she glares at him, and he stood there like smiling, like, yeah, this is it. We've made it. And then Beige looks at Sanji's perverted face, and he's like, shit, Sanji's too deep in his role. So then it finishes there. We're on a week hiatus, an awkward time because this is my first chapter back. But it was a really good chapter. I mean, the amount of setup, the Tamate Bako box, I don't know how it's going to fit in because it's during the grand banquet after the ceremony, which is where everyone's supposed to die. And then what do you guys think of Mother Caramel? Who is she? How did she tie in? Because she's probably not the mother of Big Mom. She's referred to as mother because she's dressed like a nun. She seems to be dressed like a nun. And she looks like an Okama, which is really weird to me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll speak to you in my 7 Deadly Sins and Fairy Tail reviews, which should be coming up on Monday. So see you guys later.